You guys recommended I do this, so I'm gonna do it. This is my response to What Do You Think by FREELEE the Banana Girl.
Hey Fruitbat, so I just woke up and I was thinking about something in bed, which I think about quite often.
Masturbating with a turkey baster?
And that's where the people who continue to eat meat and dairy, even though they know the impact of their diet choices on the planet, on the animals, they've watched Earthlings, they know all the facts, they've been educated, but they choose to continue eating animal products.
Oh God, what a world we live in where people are allowed to make their own choices. It's almost like you're going to say something awful because you don't agree with that.
Whether they actually deserve to continue living.
I win! Where's the $1 million? Wow. It's almost like you've never read a book on what Hitler thought.
And that might be like so extreme sounding to you, so dramatic.
I've heard worse. Mostly these arguments are pulled out of the asses of people like yourself because they want to generate notoriety and attention. But it's also partially because you're around the same age as I am, and we're both from a generation that doesn't understand the impact that things like Nazi Germany had on the world. This is why people like you have such a flexible moral compass, where you can say that if you eat meat, you deserve to die, or you should think the way I do, or die. It's just, you know, there's no big deal there. So, yeah. I've heard extreme shit like this before, especially when PETA tried to compare chicken coops to Holocaust concentration camps, but it's all just attention grabbing. So, in a way, yeah, you're a scumbag. But then when I think about it a little more, seeing as you're doing this for attention, oh yeah, you're a scumbag.
But I've got to break it to you, we live in an extreme, dramatic world.
I know we really do. It's almost like the tension over in the Middle East is outweighing my need to give a fuck about what happens to a chicken.
There's a lot of fucked up shit going on. There's a lot of negative shit going on. And I know there's a lot of unicorn huggers out there, you unicorn huggers who are like, oh,
what is a unicorn hugger? Oh, I'm sorry. I get what a unicorn hugger is. You're saying that the real problems of the world, you know, tensions between, I don't know, Jews and Palestinians and things like ISIS and the fact that the global economy is basically sailing into the fucking toilet, those aren't real problems. I mean, you know, they're problems, but the life of a chicken so it doesn't become a nugget, or the fact that there's sandwich meat in the world, those are real problems. You're a fucking lunatic!
Freely, you're so negative. You always focus on the negative. Oh, Freely, be more positive. Freely this, freely that.
Please, somebody give this woman her bipolar medication. Please. I'm speaking from experience. You don't want to get to this point.
Oh my God, you know, you create your own reality, Freely, and you know what? I agree to a certain degree. You create your own reality, but
she just missed her own point. Wow. That's a rare thing you watch somebody do, is just do a little bit of psychological gymnastics in the middle of their own video. Holy shit. She was talking about how people are implying that she is living in a delusional reality, which she is, and she just ignored that and literally twisted it around in her own video to come out on top still. Holy shit, I feel bad for people that know you in person. Because if this is what you do in a video, oh man, it's got to be a lot worse in person.
Slaughterhouses still exist. The fur farms still fucking exist. They are still there regardless of you.
Thanks for the shocking imagery designed to manipulate me into drafting over to your viewpoint. It's almost like this is something all of you people do because you portray your argument in such a ludicrous way that without shocking imagery to augment your premise, no one could really take it seriously. Which, for the most part, they don't. I'm just saying, 11,964 thumbs down, 5,151 thumbs up. I guess the public has spoken a little bit.
Turning a blind eye to them and focusing on other things. They are still there.
So, okay, like I said, you're implying the real problems of the world ain't shit. Nobody really needs to worry about that crap. Okay, yeah, fuck the Middle East and the fact that Iran wants nukes. No, we don't need to care about that. It's all about, did a cow get killed today for somebody's hamburger? Did somebody kill a pig to make some bacon? I mean, this is absolutely atrociously stupid. I understand philosophically where you're coming from. I do. I think that factory farming is disgusting. But I also don't think that saying that because people choose to use the products that come from those services deserve to fucking die just for doing it is a sensible goddamn viewpoint. That is exactly like Hitler's mentality that Jews suck, therefore they need to die. And anybody that doesn't agree with me also deserves to die. There's a guy named Stalin who thought that way too. And, well, look up what the Russians decided to do to him after his reign of power was all done. I think he got strung up in the middle of public square, stripped naked, and then just beaten. And that was it. That was his ultimate fate from being the great leader of Soviet Russia.
Animals are still having their fur ripped off their back.
Well, more disturbing imagery. Oh, I'm manipulated. I'm successfully manipulated to your viewpoint. Call me a drone and slap my ass with hot wax.
Still having anal electrocution. They're still having their throat.
Anal electrocution? Why the fuck would anybody do that? Okay, that just sounds like something you made up. And if anything, you need anal. I'm just saying, I'm just saying that if, like, Peter North showed up at your doorstep and, fucked you in the ass for 45 minutes straight, you'd be a lot less anally retentive. Oh, that's awkward.
Slit, the skull's crushed. That shit is still going on. And
yeah, I know. It's almost like human beings are doing the exact same kind of shit to one another, which is a bigger crisis. Because what the fuck good are we to help animals if we've let ourselves die the fuck out? For the sake of a goddamn chicken. Still.
Negative, and we need to bring attention to it to make a positive change. That's what's positive about the focus of, animal rights activists and people who...
So things like PETA have not given a voice to these things, okay, yeah, okay. Which is funny, it's so self-defeatist. When you listen to assholes like Gary Yourofsky, who she's proudly featured on her recommended channels, she also features Onision Speaks on there. Oh, what a thunk. But when you listen to motherfuckers like that, they say, we need to bring awareness to this. Well, yeah, you've brought awareness to it. Now, Mr. Yourofsky, could you bring awareness to it that people can fucking take seriously? Really? Yeah, people aren't aware. Yeah, most of the world knows about PETA. I think you're just angrier at the fact that you presented your argument in such a stupid way that nobody wants to associate with it. If I saw somebody, if I was just going to Walmart to get my groceries and I'm walking through the parking lot up to the Walmart and I saw somebody with a PETA sticker, I'd have to restrain on their bumper. I'd have to restrain myself from kicking their bumper in for being an idiot. Like I said, I philosophically understand where y'all are coming from. But this shit, I don't get at all. It's just fucking... It's like parroted pantomime stupidity. Hell, for all I know, next she's going to say that fucking Rodney Coronado is a stand-up individual and totally not a domestic terrorist. Even though he firebombs universities if they have a medical research lab to study diseases in animals. Fuckhead.
Actually give a shit about the
fucking cunt.
Planet and focus on these negative things to turn them into positives. So ignoring that stuff is not being positive.
Okay, so stopping the world from going into a nuclear war is totally not helping animals. No, it's not helping them at all. Because all the animals will be able to survive the 50,000-year nuclear winter, right?
It's not being enlightened.
Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls.
It's just being ignorant. So it's important to...
This video is only a minute and 35 seconds in, without me pausing and replying. And, yeah, this has just been nothing but a diarrhea fest of ignorance. It's a scat party of ignorance, lady.
Make that distinction. And am I being too extreme? And yes, it does include family members of mine who actually continue eating meat and dairy.
Wow, you're a cunt. So you would willingly ostracize and let be killed members of your family because they think differently than you. Oh my god, the fact that you clearly have blue eyes and blonde hair is not helping your fucking case. Alright? It's not. I mean, that's Nazi fucking shit. And that, on a personal level, really offends me. Okay? I am of Germanic heritage. I've got family that goes way back over in Germany on both sides of that fucking equation. Family that was working for Hitler because they had no other fucking choice, and people that didn't have any other choice but to go into concentration camps. In certain circumstances, it was family having to kill other family. And you're going to sit there and tell me that you're such a piece of shit that you would just willingly watch somebody get hauled off into the new vegan concentration camp because they think differently than you. You're fucking sick. That is so twisted that I can hardly even find words to describe how motherfucking twisted that is.
And I love them very much.
Bullshit! If you loved anyone at all, anyone in your fucking life at all, you would fucking immediately retract that situation. You wouldn't be so stupid and fucking brain dead to say they deserve to die for the sake of a fucking sheep or a lamb or a chicken or a cow or whatever the fuck somebody wants to make their food out of. Okay? Without the fucking human race, how the fuck can anything be done about your moral crisis fucking issue here? Your fucking ethical travesty of how we treat animals. You fucking idiot. God, I fucking seriously hope to God you're just pulling this out of your ass for attention. I have a strong feeling that you are. Even Onion Fucker had to admit at one point that's what he was doing. Go through his old videos, search for one of the first few he's got on his speech channel, and you'll find one where he flat out admits, hey, I was just doing it for attention. And I know what I'm doing for attention. But if you, even a cocksucker like him had to admit, well, it's going overboard. But if you believe this, go to a mental ward. God damn.
But we're in a situation where drastic change needs to happen and people aren't taking it fucking serious enough.
Boy, I wonder why. When you sound like a Nazi in the modern age, when we know what the fucking terrors of a single hive mind fucking mentality can be, I wonder why nobody takes it seriously. Especially over such an arbitrary fucking issue.
And if their position on the planet was threatened because of their dietary choices, they would change to vegan in a heartbeat.
They wouldn't do it willingly, so what's the fucking point? You'd be sitting there putting a gun to somebody's head over their chicken or tuna fucking sandwich. What the fucking fuck world is that? It's like 1984 fucking cubed. Why the fuck would anybody want to live in that? Oh, we gotta call out the tuna police. He's having a sandwich. That's idiotic.
That's the truth of the matter. Because it's so fucking easy to be vegan as well. And people kind of just treat it...
Yeah, if you want to be a gangly, fucking sickly looking ugly bitch like you look fucking ill. You look way underweight. You don't even look like you take care of yourself at all. And like most of these fucking yuppie goddamn vegans, you probably have no personal hygiene and think it's fucking cool for a woman to have like braided pit hair. And then wonder why the hell you don't get any dick.
Like, you know, it's just like a casual thing. Like anyone can, you know, you can make your choice, I'll make mine. Just not mind your own business.
That would be a world I would love to live in, you know, where motherfuckers like you would just take it like that. You know, the world where people can make their own fucking choices is the world that we live in now, so why the fuck do we need to change that? Why do we need to upset the entire social structure of our civilization so that you can be happy that people don't eat meat? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
You know, I'm sure you've had that sort of, like, comment as a vegan. Oh, I'm really, like, happy for you that you choose vegan. Good on you.
I've never really said that. If somebody said to me that I knew that they were a hardcore vegan, and I'm like, what are you doing? like, do you not want to be healthy? You know, have you watched? Where did your information come from? Well, I looked on the internet. Okay, get out. Get out. Kick him out of my house. Get out. Please leave. Please leave. You got your next thing you know, you're an anti-vaxxer, so...
Fantastic, but no, I could never do it. It's like, you shouldn't have the choice. You should be forced to be vegan.
So if somebody came to your house and then broke 3 of the teeth in your fucking ugly head out and put a rifle in your face and said, eat this fucking meat sandwich, would you think that's fair? I can go... I'm not going to do it. I could go to an extreme, but I don't want to, like, I mean extreme, but I don't want to lower myself to this bitch's level. But I'll try to get around it. If somebody showed up to your house and violated you in the most fucking inhuman manner you could ever imagine. And then said, it's because you're vegan, you have to be a meat eater now. Violated all your dignity, all your fucking privacy, all your fucking rights and basic human rights as a person. And then stuck a gun in your head after they were done doing the deed. And then said, eat this fucking sandwich, you piece of shit. There's fucking animal parts in it. Would you feel that that would be a fair world to live in? Because essentially, you said exactly the same fucking thing for the sake of your own argument. Do you really want to live in a world like that? You can't have what you want without some seriously fucked up shit happening. And at your core, I think you know this. You can't be that fucking ignorant.
You should absolutely be forced to be vegan. The situation the planet is in, we cannot wait for you.
Yeah, because Fukushima was no big deal. Give them a mop and a broom, it'll be over in a week. Japan will be fine. It's totally not leaking fucking billions of tons of radiation into the ocean every day, and nobody seems to give a fuck for whatever reason. It's totally not Chernobyl 2.
You to fucking get your shit together.
Yeah, we need to worry about the fucking hens of the world.
We cannot wait. The animals cannot wait.
No, we need to stop fucking the cleanup efforts over there because somebody had an omelet! The Nazi!
Yeah, so...
Your brain had to, like, reboot from all this stupid...
As you can see, I'm really passionate about this, and do I want to kill...
Yeah, you're very passionate about it just because, you know, 152,000 views on YouTube on a constant basis must be pretty beneficial. You know, I'm just saying, I'm just saying, you know, it's totally not about what your wallet's being filled with by doing this, because that's never been a motivation of motherfuckers like you or PETA. You know, I mean, that was totally not their motivation behind saying let's go non-profit and be tax exempt and then spend arbitrary amounts of money on walk-in freezers to put dead cadavers of animals fucking in.
People, no, I don't want to kill people. And yes, I was in that situation before where I didn't know. I didn't know about the meat and dairy industry. No, I didn't have a fucking clue.
And to be really honest, you still don't know much about it because you're still buying this bullshit you've read online. You know, I mean, I've read into some of this crap myself, and yeah, it's not fucking pleasant, but guess what? I choose not to give a shit. And that's really it. I don't give a fuck. I know where all the food comes from. I don't care. I don't know why the fuck I'm supposed to give a shit. Yeah, I don't see what the big goddamn deal is. You motherfuckers don't give a shit about the human race, so why the fuck should I give a fuck about the fact that there is a percentage of animals that we have and breed on this planet for the specific purpose of making food out of? I mean, for God's sake, I've heard argumentation from these kind of people so stupid that, you know, they think it's a collective psychosis that brings humans to eat meat. Oh, yeah, sure. It's not the fact that, you know, when there are still hunter-gatherers around, they say, "Ooh, that looks like it'd be tasty to eat," and then put a spear in its head and cooked it. And, you know, no, that never happened.
But I educated myself.
No, you didn't.
So there's people who have educated themselves.
No, there aren't. If they think the way you do, there's no way that education could even be part of their vocabulary.
But I'm like, nah, I don't feel like doing it right now. I don't feel like doing it. You know, I've heard, I knew a vegan once, and they were, you know...
About as annoying as you stuck-up cunt.
A little bit weak, and they couldn't do this and that, and, you know, like...
Oh, like you aren't weak? You sat there and degraded yourself to the mentality of a Nazi. Your most recent video is, "I'm ashamed to be a human being." Well, great. I'm ashamed that you're breathing the same oxygen we all share. Get the fuck out, then. There's plenty of rope in the world, plenty of nice gorges. I'm just saying, you get at least a scenic view on your way down. You're ashamed to be a member of our species because we engage in an activity on a big scale that you don't moralistically like. Get the fuck over it. If your life is so destroyed that I had a wonderful fucking hamburger for lunch today, well, you're a pussy, and you're the weak one. If that's what fucking ruins your day, you are the weak. So, yeah, fuck you. You don't have some kind of vegan strength, okay? because you decided to be, I'm going to sit there and martyr myself like a fucking Nazi. There's no other way to explain it. I'm sorry. There's no other way to explain your fucking mentality. Pure hive-minded bullshit.
Just I knew a vegan once who had a child, and the child had deficiencies or some shit,
Yeah, like most vegan children come out completely fucking nutrition deficient because their parents don't have any fucking nutrition. At all. I would never impose that kind of a diet on my kid. Alright, and that's my goddamn choice. You gonna fucking tell me how the fuck I'm gonna raise my kids too, you assholes? We've already got that fucking faggot onion telling people how to raise their goddamn kids. You're a thick bastard if you circumcise your child. Why do you care so much about his dick? It's almost like you want to suck it, you fucking queen. Sorry, I'm a little pissed. I apologize for some profanity out there that may have insulted some people's. So, yeah, but whatever. I mean, I'm almost offended that we live in such a PC world where I gotta censor and fucking filter myself like this because everybody bitches about what I say. God damn it, can't you look past what the fuck comes out of my mouth and see what it is that's making me a little heated here? Ugh, this is awful. Fucking awful.
Looking for excuses? No, you should not have that option. You just gotta step the fuck up. Or you really don't deserve to live on this planet.
And I would love to see some of you scrawny vegans even attempt to come and fucking fuck my world up because of how I choose to live. I would love, absolutely love to see you fuckers try. You haven't had a goddamn shred of calcium in your entire life. You don't believe in drinking milk. Snap your forearm like a toothpick. Fuck you guys. You know, you're gonna threaten me because of what I eat. Go to hell. Go to hell! But anyway. Yeah, Freely the banana cunt. Holy shit. Holy shit. What a piece of fucking human trash. Oh. Like I said, if you are ashamed to be a member of the human race, plenty of rope, plenty of pills, plenty of tall buildings. Take that as you will. I don't even give a fuck if that pisses people off. I don't. She said far more controversial shit than me saying, God damn it, just kill yourself. Okay? So, please. You know, I deserve to die because of a tuna sandwich. What a fucking lunatic. I'm some guy on the internet, and so are you.